Hey guys, so I wanted to come on here and share this little, I guess you could call it a parable that the Lord revealed to me when I was in the shower at that. Don't mind me, I have some killer allergies this year. But anywho, I was in the shower and there was a daddy long leg crawling down from the top left corner of my shower, and we have a tiny little stand-up shower. There's not too much space to move around there, just enough, but I don't have a fear of spiders, obviously, considering that I used to do pest and wildlife control. And normally I'll leave some spiders as long as they're not the ones that, bite at you and really hurt you, but I'll leave some spiders around the house, especially in the summertime, because the ones that like to go in the upper corners, they'll catch mosquitoes and flies or anything that gets in the house. And yeah, so anyway, I don't want to get run off track with that, but anyway, there was a daddy long leg in the top left corner, and I see he starts crawling down, and I'm looking at him like, where are you going, bud? Like, we got water flowing here. This isn't a good look for you. Well, he starts crawling along the top frame of the shower. I'm like, okay, good. Like, keep it going. But then he stops and he starts crawling down. I was like, not a good idea, bro. And he's crawling down and the water's flowing. And I'm like, oh boy. I'm like, well, we'll see how this goes. And normally, maybe I'd pick him up, move him, but I just felt like I wasn't supposed to help him, but that I was just supposed to kind of like watch and maybe help guide a little, but that was it. So I'm like, all right. Next thing you know, it gets a little slippery, so he falls and he's hanging off of his little web string or whatever, and he goes all the way down to the bottom of the shower. And I'm like, oh boy. So I'm trying to block the water just a little bit. And he starts crawling towards where the curtain is. And I'm like, okay, good. So I go and I open the curtain, and the light pours in, the curtain's open, and he kind of freaks out and starts running in the other direction. I'm like, no, what are you doing? So I kind of put my arm out and I let the water come down my arm on the side to hopefully try and shoo him towards where the curtain is again. So I got the water running on the left side and I'm trying to shoo him to the right to get out of the curtain. It starts to work a little. I'm like, okay, good. He gets to the corner of the shower near the curtain and he just stops. And I got the curtain open. I'm like, buddy, there's the light. There's freedom. Go on out. But he stops and he gets scared. And then next thing you know, I couldn't prevent it. Water was like, there was only so much water I could hold back. Water's getting him. He was swaying to the side and stuff. And then next thing you know, he drowns. And I was like, well, that was unfortunate. But it was out of my control in this instance because I felt like I wasn't supposed to do it for him. Like I could help guide him. But clearly it was a little teaching lesson, a little parable that the Lord wanted to show me, and that's why. And it really goes into the teaching of it if you think about it. So I'm going to sum it up real quick. Spider's coming down. He starts going towards the curtain. I try to open the curtain, let the light in, open that door. He got scared, went the other way. Water starts coming at him. He goes back, freezes, doesn't run out, and then gets caught up by the water and drowns and dies. So a little bit of a tragic ending there, but I'm not going to interpret it. I got many little things from that, and it's very interesting, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. And this is the wonderful thing about the Lord is, I mean, guys, he can show you something in just about anything. I learned a lot through nature, weather, signs like billboard signs, different signs, numbers, clouds, you name it. You know, the more you seek him, the more you'll find. And I seek him in many different places. But the Lord is just, he's so cool to just share little teachings and little parables like that. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And that's it. All right. God bless. Bye.